Rumours have it that the Liverpool squad was detained in Paris yesterday after a smash and grab for stealing a victory against PSG. Alisson is amazing, but is he the greatest goalkeeper in Liverpool's history and Prem history? Harvey Elliott might have revived his career, and Liverpool have been linked with Camara. Joined by Hassam and Tom Little, it is Kopish Kollab. Sit back, relax. Let's get into it.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
Two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys. Kopish. Yes, lovely people. Hope you're well. Welcome back to the channel. As always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. Go and click the two links in the title as well. Go subscribe to Tom's channel. Go subscribe to Hassam's channel as well. I would say, guys, how we doing? But silly question, right? Another day, another win, another set of rival fans rattled again. It's a good feeling being a Liverpool fan at the moment, isn't it, boys?
It is indeed.
It's a great feeling.
Indeed.
It's a great feeling. And that smash and grab. Bruv. I wish we could do it all over again. I can't even lie.
Ain't it
I
amazing?
didn't realize how many people hate us till yesterday.
Yeah.
I know.
It's a lot.
All we did was what Madrid's been doing for the last 5 years, what Simeone's been doing since he started management. Like this is like the first time we've won this way since forever.
That's how I was
remember.
literally about to say that, bro. When Real Madrid do it, they call it heritage. When we do it,
Yeah, they call it heritage, bro.
Does
By the way,
everyone
Real Madrid did it this
forget how
week.
many Champions Leagues we have? Bow at the feet of the European fucking royalty in England, yeah? Don't talk shit to any of us about luck, yeah? This is heritage, yeah? Do you understand? You will never understand what it's like to stand on our platform and oversee the rest of the country from a European point of view. So sit down, hold that, and wait your turn, yeah? Heritage. Nobody talk to me about no bomber clout luck.
This is the drifty I wanted to see.
About time, bro. Man was waiting. We was waiting, bro.
Drifty I wanted to see. Where have you been hiding?
Nah, because they're getting me mad, Cal. They're getting me mad, bro.
There it is.
They're getting me mad, blood. Talking to us like with some anybody's. Talking to us like with some anybody's. Have you seen a trophy cabinet? You could never. You could never. Go check. Do you know how long it takes to do the Liverpool tour? Takes a long time because there's a long hallway full of trophies, yeah? With an explanation for each one of them. Every single one of them. Like I said, the word of the day is heritage and leave off the H. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I needed this. I
love the energy that from Drifty.
Where is this Drifty been hiding?
This is what I'm saying, fam.
The rivals deserve this now. I'm sorry. I've been quiet.
I really enjoy Arsenal fans trying to tell me how football clubs should win in Europe, by the way. Like,
mad, isn't it?
It's mental, really. It's mental because it's like me trying to tell fucking Virgil van Dijk how to defend. I've never done it before. He's been should have won a Ballon d'Or doing it. Speak to your level. Go tell Tottenham how to win it Europe. Not guys like us. We get the job done in Paris on your biggest night in Paris. You couldn't even do that.
Tom, they're calling for Madrid.
They want Madrid. Give them
Madrid. They want Real Madrid.
Calling for Madrid.
Give them either Madrid. Either Kylian Mbappe buries them, or what I kind of secretly hope for, they get a Simeone lesson taught to them. You are never the same after Diego Simeone has shithoused your football club. You're never the same. They think Arteta's bad.
It's true. You know.
Wait till Simeone rocks up with Conor Gallagher as his most advanced midfielder. Everyone else deep. Everyone else in a flat four.
This is true.
They don't know what they're asking for.
However, I don't think Simeone respects Arsenal like that, Tom. I think he's going to attack against Arsenal, I'll be honest.
Why would they need to
I'm just being real. I'm just being real.
Interesting. It'll be interesting.
Can I just say one thing? You know, people talk about, Madrid been doing this forever and stuff. Forget even forever. Did you guys watch Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid? I watched it.
Yeah,
They literally did it a day before us. They had 2 moments that whole game in their own backyard
Right.
against Atletico. Atletico had the possession. Atletico had the chances. Atletico had everything. Madrid had one. Rodrigo gets the ball down the right-hand side, dribble, goal. And then Brahim Diaz, dribble, 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 goal. That's it. That's all they've done all game, literally. Nothing. The rest was all Atletico. And no one says anything. People say stuff, oh, this is their heritage. This is the way that, this is the way that they perform. This is the way that you win Champions Leagues. We go away to PSG. We do the same thing, Couple of good saves from Alisson. The reason why they had 27 shots is because about 20 of them were from outside the penalty box. 20 of them were from horrible angles because our defense forced them to do that. And we just score the goal. You know what it is? If the game ended 0-0, I don't think people would be that mad because it'd be just like, yes, we missed their chances. But it's the fact 2 players as well who are leaving this summer, for the most part, as reported by journalists, that combine. If I told you guys last week, Nunes and Elliott will combine to score a goal away in Paris, you would all laugh. See Callum laugh already.
No, I'm laughing at this. Shout out to Jamie in the channel in the comments. Ever honest, ever honest, and ever humble. Big up Jamie. Go subscribe to his channel as well. I want to start with Allison Becker, guys, because we've all sat here and we've lauded this guy for years now.
Jamie, why do you like this, Jamie? Why do you like this, Jamie? Like, you can't just be chill for once. Like, you have to just give all your analogies are sexual. Can you give one non-sexual analogy, please? Just one non-sexual analogy. Show your depth. Just like Liverpool showed their depth yesterday with a win that's not, gung-ho football. We smash and grab. Show your depth. From now to the end of the comment section, Jamie, make all non-sexual analogies. There we go. there is nothing stopping you.
Jerry said he was born feet first. He can't help it.
Nothing stopping you.
I mean, to be fair, smash and grab is a kind of sexual.
It's not drift. Only you made that.
No, that's like a military thing.
I've never used the term with the missus. Oh, babe, you've had your smash and grab tonight.
I don't even want to ask the question.
I never said that.
What does a smash and grab involve in that sense?
Yeah.
Why would you grab after the smash? It'd be the other way around.
Yeah, it's grab and smash.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Smash and grab is a military term.
In the world of pause, somehow that one slipped through the net.
No, because I don't think because it would be grab and smash because it.
Yeah.
You can't smash and grab.
Grab and then smash again.
Grab a gal and and smash. That's what the terminology would be. You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe it's a smash grab.
Why would you be grabbing after the smash? What would you need to do if it involves the grabbing after the smashing?
Yeah, what would you be grabbing?
Say that again, sorry?
Imagination. Jeez. I'm not going to spell it out time.
Yeah, there's no need for the grab after that point. I've already
remember there's Ramadan as well, guys. We got to stop this.
Whatever it is,
Ramadan. We have to respect. We have to. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Thank you.
Apologies,
yeah, we can't forget. We can't forget. Look at David's one.
Hey, do you know what? Big up Jamie because we're on the same wavelength. This is why I love Jamie. That's the grab.
Yeah, but okay, we get you're correct, okay, but in that sense, it still is but it still is grab and then smash. It's not smash and then grab. It's smash and grab is a military term. They say it when there is a high risk target in a building that they send 5 SWAT team guys to get.
That's a good
point. That's what they do. They smash and grab Bin Laden. That's what they did.
Yes. Can I just clear this up straight away? Sheets right out. So I just had some context onto this, boys.
I don't think you should. I think you should just let it go.
Oh shit! You know what? I've literally just
you remembered now, innit? I wouldn't even try and explain. I would just.
I'd leave that one. I'm not gonna lie. You're just
gonna make it worse by giving context.
Yeah, just leave it, bro.
Can it be any worse?
Just leave it.
Because I don't think it can get any. The thing is, it can't get any worse. Surely.
Hey, do you know what? Jamie's on point today.
I wish In 3 hours, I can have a cigarette. In 3 hours, I can have a cigarette, Jamie. In 3 hours, I'll agree with you then.
I swear down, Jamie.
I know every single cigarette smoker when they're finished gets a cigarette for a fact. So Jamie's on
Man,
point.
just light up. Just light up.
That's basically equivalent for me for apple juice, then, right?
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah,
There you
facts.
Yes. How did we even get into this?
I don't know. Oh no,
Because-
because obviously
because
We got
trying to
into this
figure out
because
the
Thrifty
views,
said
man.
smash and
Yeah.
grab is a sexual term. We're in a
Yeah.
smart.
yeah.
And then he
it-
got Jamie excited in the chat. Here we
That's
go.
right. It was all Jamie's fault. It was the fourth member of Kopish.
Yeah. Technically, yeah. Right, boys. Let's speak about Allison Becker. He's been lauded by Liverpool fans for years now as the best goalkeeper in the world. Some have argued and debated about Courtois, and I remember there was that little weird phase when Chelsea fans were saying it was Edouard Mendy. We ain't seen him
Oh,
since.
Jesus, remember that.
Yeah.
Edison,
Edison at one stage.
David Raya.
Oh yes,
You forgetting?
Ramsdale.
forgetting?
Ramsdale.
Yeah.
No, Raya
Ra-
was the one earlier on this season, remember, because of
Yeah,
the saves,
yeah.
especially against Aston Villa. And there was another one. Oh, he's the best. He's the best in the Prep. Remember? Let's not forget about that
You
one.
could-
real,
Emmy
Emma
Martinez as
Martinez.
well. You can't
Emmy
forget Emmy
Martinez.
Martinez.
Let's not forget some of our own fans this season were calling for Alisson to be sold and for Kelleher to be number one as well.
No need to mention any names. K-Mac, go ahead.
How is K-Mac always catching strays from you? They're
Because
not even
he's the
strays.
Kelleher guy. He's the only guy on the platform of YouTube who said start Kelleher ahead of Allison Becker. It was the only one who said it. So he's gonna catch smoke till Judgment Day on the stage. K-Mac. Till the day
Cal,
he rests, he would catch smoke.
Too right. I get hung up on anything I've ever said. If K-Mac said we should sell Alisson so Kelleher can start, I'm hoping he gets the same treatment as I do.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah.
Haven't
Right.
you gotten that before, Callum? How many times have you gotten roasted for a take from 4 years ago?
No, I get it.
You still get grilled for FSG until the day I die.
That was 3 summers ago.
It was.
Too right.
Yeah,
K-Mac's gonna be
K-Mac
getting
said Kelleher should start over Allison 2 months ago, so he deserves to hold smoke. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jamie. Thank
Yeah.
you. He deserves
fair,
it. He deserves it.
Even after the game yesterday, someone super chatted saying they still haven't forgotten me for Caicedo. Still haven't forgiven me for Caicedo. That was years ago. That was a random super chat. So yeah, sorry, K-Mac, you're right. Yeah, you gotta hold this one, man. Last night he performed heroics. Sam, I'll start with you. Is that the best individual goalkeeping performance we have seen in the Champions League in our lifetimes?
Oh, this is such a poisoned question, man. Because 2005 Jersey Dudek. Listen, that double header save from Shevchenko when he was the Ballon d'Or winner, like, bro, I'm sorry. Like, that is just something. The guy like Kung Fu chopped a save from a yard away. Like, he was like, he did this to us, to the ball. Shevchenko was like, I'm here, and like, I'm Dudek. Shevchenko was just this, like, right there. And I just chopped at it like this. Like, I can't explain it, to be honest with you. Like,
That was
Alisson-
definitely divine intervention.
yeah. Listen, that's why for me, I have to say Dudek in 2005. Like, unless someone goes in a Champions League final, and okay, let's say we get to a Champions League final against Barcelona, and like Alisson saves 3 like Rafinha one-on-ones or something, I'd be like, okay, I get it. But it has to be 2005. I'm so sorry. I can't get over like how miraculous some of the saves Jersey Dudek pulled off. And on top of that, he had 3 saves in the penalty shootout as well. Despite half of them, he was like halfway.
Yeah, one of them he was literally on Pirlo's toe when he saved one of them.
Rules are different
One
back
of them
then.
was mad.
They
Those are
weren't. The ref
different,
just did
yeah.
pick up on it.
Yeah.
Tom, I'll ask you the same question. I know you're younger than the rest of us. Is that the
Mhm.
best performance you've seen in the Champions League from a goalkeeper in your lifetime?
It's either that or Courtois against us. Either or. Alisson's. The reason why I'd say Alisson's is the best I've seen from a Liverpool one is because that was pure skill. You saw every skill Allison Becker has in his arsenal yesterday. Every save. Dudek's double save against Shevchenko, brilliant. he also had no fucking clue what was going on. It just sort of hit him. And you know, he was there in the right place. Alisson meant every single one of them saves yesterday. His technique was fantastic in all of them. Any cross that came in, he dealt with. That one where fucking Dembele's pulled it along the ground and Kelleher's just Kelleher, fucking hell. That's Camara's fault. That Alisson's come out and got a hand to it and effectively punched it off the ground near enough to the halfway line. I'd never seen shit like that. I didn't know goalkeepers could do that. It was the most. It was the most perfect technical display I've seen from a goalkeeper. And to add on to it, he creates the attack that wins us the game. So not only did he save us defensively, he also created it offensively. So look, I don't think you'll get a more perfect goalkeeping performance than that, especially away from home against arguably the most informed team on the planet at the minute. So I love the man. I love the man.
Can you stop just copying Slot's words in the press conference every time and acting like it's yours? Like they're the most informed team in the planet. Like, you know who said that? Arne Slot 24 hours ago. So can you stop imitating him?
Oh my God, guys, guess what? I'm not allowed to say a team that had been unbeaten for 22 games beforehand are the most informed team on the planet because my manager
now you're
said in
just
the press conference
verbatim
that didn't
copying
watch.
what he said. Now you're verbatim copying what he said. Can you
what would you like me to
paraphrase?
say? What would you like me to say?
You went to university for journalism. You know paraphrasing exists. You should paraphrase, at least. Don't just say the same exact sentence that Slot said. Yeah, you have to give you a bit of creativity.
I would quite like to know how I'm supposed to paraphrase.
It sounds the same.
sentence.
Plagiarism at its finest.
This guy just plagiarized Arne Slot completely.
Please,
he has a degree in journalism, by the way.
Please, Sam, please. Explain to me. How the fuck am I supposed to paraphrase a like 10-word sentence of PSG are the most informed team on the planet? How am I supposed to paraphrase 10 words?
Currently in the world, PSG are the strongest team. None.
That's more than 10 words. That's not paraphrasing.
I just paraphrased, meaning I didn't copy-paste everything. Like, you copy-pasted. If we went to a test, I'd get 10 out of 10 because I paraphrased perfectly. You'd get 0 plagiarism.
Technically, I'd still get full marks if I just sourced Arne Slot. But apparently, because Arne Slot said PSG the most informed team on the planet, no one else is allowed to say that phrase anymore.
You sourced Arne Slot, though. No, you said it like you meant it. Like that's the difference in this. You're asking about,
you know what's funny? I said PSG the most informed team on the planet on our Tuesday show before Arne Slot, so he plagiarized off of me.
He's got a point.
Wow. You think Slot watches the Tuesday show? Fair enough.
And there we go. So I can't win, guys. I can't win. Wonderful. So I didn't watch his press conference. I didn't watch his press conference.
Big up on. Love you, bro. Love you. Okay, can I just say one thing? Are you talking about in generally or for Liverpool specifically? Goalkeeper.
For the Champions League, what performance from a goalkeeper?
Yeah.
No, all teams. For Liverpool, I think it's clear that was our best goalkeeping performance we've seen in a Liverpool shirt. But of course, the course of the Champions League, again, I'll give my opinion before Matt and Drift give theirs. I think that's the best I've seen. Courtois was absolutely fantastic.
Against us was better, surely.
So I think Courtois was second best. Courtois was the best I'd seen up until last night.
Do you know what it is though? You see Courtois one as well, yeah. He's the game against us, yeah. That save, there was one save it's the Mane one for me. Yeah. He had no right, bro. No right to save.
I think it was the Salah one. You remember when Salah hit that half volley and he like saved it with his forearm?
Yes.
But the angle was. Are you talking about? Was this on Salah on his right foot?
Mane's one looked better because Mane did such a brilliant piece of skill, and you just wished it went in.
No,
but if you look at the volley Salah hit from about the penalty spot, and Courtois like brought his forearm, and like it wasn't even a save with his hand. It like hit his forearm and went over the bar. It was crazy.
Are you talking about the one where Salah's on his right foot drift and then like
goes
across the goal his all right? That one was cold. But I think the Mane one was going
when
in the
when Mane
bottom
does
corner.
the in the box and hits the bottom corner.
Mane does the shimmy, the shimmy.
His hand touches the post to save it.
I'm doing this. I'm doing this again now.
They were both good saves.
He was doing that yesterday, bro.
But I don't know, man. I think that point blank one, because that Courtois point blank Salah one reminded me of De Gea's against Suarez, where you're like, how's he done that?
Nah, that one's different, Jeff. I'll tell you why that one's
He
different.
had 2 De Gea moments. He had the one against Coutinho when Salah shot from far as well.
Yeah, De Gea used
Remember,
to be a superhero.
When Salah
yeah.
did the curler against
Yeah.
in the
that De Gea
Champions League
one.
final, Courtois saved the curler. The curler.
We could
One.
be
De
doing
Gea's
this
I
about
think
definitely
yesterday.
the most
Courtois' one is
slept on
better.
keeper.
If we're
No,
talking generally.
I think you could be doing this about yesterday though. I mean that Kvaratskhelia free kick.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's
The
Yeah, that was an amazing
the
save.
Desiree Doué one
Yeah.
from Kale outside the box.
Yeah.
That's going
Yeah,
post
yeah.
stamp and in. The
But
Nah,
you
you know
Camara-
the young kid they brought on. What's the young kid's name they brought on?
Desiree
Zaire
Doué.
Doué.
Yeah,
It's the double-handed save from him.
Mm-hmm.
A
But even the
double-handed
one-
save
yeah.
is like
The one on
FIFA
one against
98.
Dembele.
But I was gonna say, what about the one-on-one where Virgil malfunctioned, the controller turned off? Remember Virgil?
Yeah, that
went
was
into the
superb.
middle,
Yeah,
like for
yeah.
no reason.
Do you want to know
I
what's
don't know.
ridiculous about the one-on-one? He saves it with his foot and it bounces off
And
his
it-
foot
yeah,
and he palms
yeah,
it away anyway because
Yeah.
it could still go backwards. And
Yeah.
he said the Kvaratskhelia one on the first half where it's taking a deflection off Canard and he's had to readjust last second.
Oh,
Get a hand out.
Remember, because
Yeah,
Cover done the
yeah.
reverse shot. Cover looked like he was going to the far hand
That's
side.
why I say,
Gave him the-
from
gave
a
him the
technical
eyes.
perspective, it's the
Yeah,
best goal
yeah.
performance I've seen because there was every type of save there.
Mm.
Long ranges, one-on-ones, late reaction saves, claimed every cross. And like the difference between that and the Courtois one, Alisson won us that game at both ends of the pitch,
Mm.
effectively.
No,
Nah,
Courtois did win in the Champions League, though. We have to keep it a buck. If it wasn't for Courtois, we win that game.
Come on.
Because I think no pun intended, it meant more because they won a Champions League. Obviously, this is still a great game for us to beat PSG.
Yeah,
but
it's probably a
Courtois
more
actually
meaningful
won them a
performance.
trophy. Yeah,
It's a more meaningful performance, but it's not a better performance.
Yeah, I agree with
I,
Tom.
I,
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? I'm going to
Because
slightly give it
Dudek's
to
one is more
Alisson.
meaningful as well, so it depends which way you're looking at it, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but Dudek's one was more of just one incident, so to speak.
No, Dudek was good in the game. Like I know he got beat
nowhere
3 times,
near
but
as
he
good as
was
Ali and
actually
Courtois,
good.
though.
I
No, I
mean,
know,
to be
but
fair,
it's not like that was the only save.
Dudek's
he
just
did
kind
that
of fucked
was
because we
good.
forget you conceded 3.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think we do that should save the first 2 goals in that game.
I don't know.
You
I
say
think-
that
Dudek
in
did have
hindsight
presence.
now, but
Yeah.
we're talking about Crespo, Shevchenko. Like we're talking about 2 of
No,
the best.
Even
Maldini-
Maldini's one bounced up very awkwardly.
Yeah.
For me
Like,
personally, I think you should save the
I
Maldini
think the
one.
Crespo one where he dinks it. It's
The
because
third Crespo goal, you're not saving that.
No,
No,
but you
one-
I
see-
think Maldini
no,
is
but
the
you
only
see
one you could say he
Courtois-
should save.
Courtois and Alisson, in my opinion, have more presence in a one-on-one. Dudek never had that presence in a one-on-one situation, you know. So even though the
but
dink
that-
was cold, the dink was cold.
Crespo
But I just
dinked
feel-
with the outside of his foot, and instead of it going that way, it
Yeah,
curled
yeah.
back this way. Like
yeah, that's top 5 goals ever scored in a
That
No,
was-
I'm not
was
saying.
goal was
I'm not. No.
insane,
I'm not saying. What I'm saying is this: Do
The
you
nerve
think
of it.
though, if it's Courtois or Alisson, they may have a, and I say may have a chance?
Nah, no one's
They've
saving
got more
that, man.
presence.
No,
That's
I don't
been-
think
that's
anyone's
finished.
You don't think so?
No, because I
Fair
don't
enough,
think
fair
anyone's
enough.
expecting him to take that shot, man.
No, fair enough.
I think the third one's the first 2 that you've got more of an argument for. The third one is just about as perfectly technically as it can go.
Yeah.
The pass from
Yeah.
Kaká, fucking 40-yard curled through ball that Carragher just can't reach despite sliding for it.
Carragher
The
did
ball
well.
that was played through was crazy.
Crespo doesn't need to slow down, doesn't need to alter his stride anyway. Just runs onto it, little outside the foot dink over Dudek, and it bounces once before going in the net. It's about as perfect a goal as you could have.
Not to mention the Cruyff turn he does to Gerrard before he even makes the pass.
No, I know. He said it. He said, "Jar, shop him, bro."
All right.
Listen,
right,
we're not
yeah.
comparing Dudek
Hold
to Courtois and
Don't do
Alisson as keepers
don't
because
do
obviously
that.
Courtois and Alisson is clear, but that
Yeah?
day
Don't
specifically.
do that, Gabe. Didn't send him shopping, bro. Don't do that, man.
What's Bob? It's
Wow.
Kaká.
No, but
It's
you didn't-
Kaká, you know.
You could have just left it like
No, but bro, the way Kaká done it was horrible, bro.
make it sound like
You have
you
to
said
give
it right.
Kaká ratings, though.
No, I do.
Gerrard
but
got
you-
his own back, so it is what
Exactly, yeah. So I'm not bothered about that. But Kaká, bro, Kaká in his prime, one of the best players, bro, in the world.
Do you remember when he made Heinz and the other and Gary
Yeah,
Neville
bro.
run into each
Yeah,
other?
they headbutt each other. innit?
Heinz and
That
Evra,
was-
and then he just picks up the piece of
Yeah,
table.
Heinz and Evra. Sorry, not Gary Neville.
That 3 years of Milan, Kaká, I probably say you could go bar for bar with any like peak of another player. Really, if you actually think about that 3 years of Kaká at Milan, it
In
was
terms of an attacking midfielder, I'd say so. But
it was just a whole nother level. That
Because he had
Milan
everything.
game,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
crazy.
He had
He was
everything.
probably one of them. in terms of the peaks for attacking midfield is probably one of the ones that was just like you look at the physicality of him as well.
Yeah,
Look, most of the attacking midfielders, it was diminutive who could take. Kaká could just run past you and outmuscle you and outpace you, and it added a different element to it.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was
even the one
crazy.
against Celtic in the earlier round, that goal's
rude.
ridiculous as well.
Kaká's long range strikes were a joke as
How
well.
do you know about Kaká's goal against Celtic? How?
Me? Because I fucking watched it, Hassam.
You were 3 years old, Tom.
I was
Don't
not
get
3
started.
years old.
Stop it. Stop it.
I was not 3 years old.
Oh, you
But
were
he-
born in 2004.
I was born in 2001. But you look back at the even the final as well. Even the final as well. The through ball he played for Inzaghi for the second goal. I mean, Pepe Reina's will
Inzaghi's offside, by the way.
Yeah, it was.
yeah, but it's still a ridiculous pass.
Yeah, it was.
Inzaghi lived off.
VAR was there. We'd won it.
But yeah,
It's true.
boys, back to the game. Obviously, Alisson saves 9 shots from PSG. We got the other end and score, and the goal scorer is Harvey Elliott. Someone, as Sam rightly said, has been linked with a move away from Liverpool since January. Drift. We've seen Wataru Endo seemingly have his career ended by slot, and he's played his way back into the first team. Do you think a moment like yesterday could be pivotal for Elliott playing his way back into Slot's plans?
It's not. I don't think that he's not in Slot's plans. I just think that he's been extremely unfortunate this season.
No, Drifty's not, bro.
No, because I don't think if a player doesn't play much, because I listened to what Slot said yesterday, yeah, and they asked him something about like squad players and stuff like that, and he said, if I don't play somebody, it's not because they're not good enough or because I don't like them. It's because the people I have who start are superstars. And I love that because he's letting everyone know, look, if I'm not playing a player, it doesn't mean I don't rate him. And because we always look at it like that, right? In it as fans, maybe it's the toxicity in us or whatever, I don't know. But we go, you don't like him if he doesn't play a player or doesn't do what we think should be done. But he's letting you know, no, there's just a couple people ahead of him that are just really quality players. It doesn't mean I don't rate him. I think he likes Elliott. I just think there hasn't been the right time to play him. And when he has played him, it's been where he felt was the best time to play him. So I'll be honest with you. I think he likes Elliott.
I don't think. I think it's a case of he doesn't think the squad can cover for Elliott if Elliott's in the position that he wants to play in. If Elliott's in the 10, you look at what the 10 does for us. If Elliott's in the 10, who's gonna? Everyone else going to have to pick up that physicality slack because you lose Szoboszlai, who's the sort of leader of that side of it. So everyone else has to pick up that slack. But if Salah's there, Salah's not going to do it. You know, whoever's up front isn't going to do it. We haven't got the players around to accommodate for a Harvey Elliott. So I feel like.
Do you guys really think Slot likes Elliott? I don't think that at all. I think he's.
I'll be honest.
He doesn't need to love him to like him.
I
no,
think he
like not that. But I think
I don't think we should be talking about Slot though with this. I think we just need to talk about Slot likes him in the role he's in. He can bring him on for 10-15 minutes if we're chasing a game or something.
But even yesterday when he brought him on, when did he bring him on? He brought him on as a Mo Salah replacement. So he won't even play him in the 10, which is his position.
No, but yesterday there was no need to play him there, was there? So he'll play him because remember Elliott is a tiny little bit versatile in that he can play wide and he can play central.
Come on, Hassan. We all watched the documentary. Harvey Elliott's dad tells me he can play across the front line. He'll play across the front line.
Listen, I'm a massive fan of Harvey Elliott. Everyone knows I'm Harvey Elliott FC. When there was Harvey Elliott versus Curtis Jones, civil war, I was on Harvey Elliott's side. Like I'm a massive fan of Harvey Elliott.
Don't make me tell people what you said about Curtis Jones at that time. Oi.
Don't make me tell them all your horrible takes because we'll be here till tomorrow. Mister, I wanted Mason Mount and Cheikh Doucouré. Shut your ass up.
At least I never said Curtis Jones is the worst midfielder I've seen play for the football club, worse than Charlie Adam.
Big up Charlie Adam. Anyway, now back to the topic.
Right, we'll have to discuss that at a later date. Jeez.
Yeah, at a later date. Fantastic.
Jeez,
Let me say
you
this,
guys
though.
just believe Tom Little, who's the biggest liar on this panel, and you just believe him like that.
Well, you haven't denied it. You haven't denied it.
Have you got any proof of that, Tom?
No, I do because it was on the terrace, so I'm sure Teddy's got the clip somewhere.
Okay, go play. Go get it.
I'll go find it.
But guys, I want to say this year. You see how I understand what you're saying. Like, it might not be the case that he just hadn't found the time to play him. But at the same time, in football, for me, actions speak louder than words. And if you are good, the manager will play you. Or if you had the chance to change his mind, what he thinks, then I think it would have already happened. Case in point, yeah. Look at Chiesa. I think Chiesa's in that same kind of boat. It just hasn't worked. Whatever he's seen in training, he just feels like, nah, this ain't it. Hence why he's not playing. You look at Wataru Endo, who looks like he might have turned his Liverpool career around, and that's because he's now starting to get more minutes. He's actually starting to get minutes that are actually important. Harvey Elliott got an injury at the start of the season in pre-season, yeah? And since then, it's been a case of him playing catch-up. But because we went on a tear on the Premier League, at that point, he's probably thinking, you know what? Okay, we don't necessarily need him now. But we've had quite a few injuries since then. Nothing crazy, but enough injuries where you thought he could have played. And he hasn't. And that Plymouth game was quite damning, in my opinion, for some of the players that played that game. Not for someone like Endo, who came out of that game with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Endo came out of that game with a bigger reputation. Whereas players like Chiesa and Harvey Elliott, maybe even Darwin Núñez.
Elliott's worst game probably ever, by the way.
Yeah, like, so again, let's keep it a buck. Me personally think it's a little bit of a PR thing when the manager's like, listen, I rate all the players. Well, of course he's going to say that, really and truly. Obviously, he's only really going to call you out unless you do something mad. But remember, they're Liverpool players. If he shoots them down, so to speak, then their value is gonna drop as well. So yeah, that's how I see it anyway.
Before
Tom
we
is so
continue,
toxic.
Tom,
Tom is so toxic. It's
Tom's
unbelievable.
moving mad.
Like,
Tom, you
I-
better get ready for next Tuesday, you know.
Oh no! This is like neutral ground. I can throw some stuff out here because Sam can't bring up all my crimes on the StreamYard.
Whenever you're ready, Tom.
Hey, let me just make sure the volume.
I can tell this was time ago as well. I can.
Yeah, but
yeah.
this was during when Curtis Jones was actually crap. Look at this.
Look at
I
the
was
score.
streaming
Look at
from my
the score.
tail.
Curtis Jones ain't the same player that he is now.
Yeah, like,
Hold on.
By the way, look
Context,
look
man.
at look at the crests. Leeds United.
Yeah.
That's how long ago that was.
Is worse than Charlie Adam. And I say that with full chest. Curtis Jones has never hit the level of Charlie Adam at Blackpool. That's just the fact. He's never even hit. He's genuinely one of the worst players I've ever seen play for my club.
Did we enjoy that, Hassan?
Tom is nasty, you know. That's nasty work.
That's nasty.
Okay,
work,
guys,
man.
you know, want to know the
You
difference
don't know
between me
where
and
he's played
Tom?
with a
I
full-
don't bring up stuff.
full
I
chest.
don't bring up stuff from 5 years ago. Leeds United. Imagine Leeds.
Hold on. You still bring up the Klopp stuff I said, but that was in the same season.
No, that was not. Leeds
Yes, it
were not
was.
in the league at the time.
Yes, they were.
You liar.
It was the
Leeds
22.
were not
It was
there.
the 22-23 season, Hassan.
No, they were not.
Yes, they were.
Fair enough. Can I bring up something from last night? By the way, the things I would do for, with, and to Allison Becker consensually, of course, is near or endless and limitless.
Oh my
And I own it.
Lord.
And I own it.
Yeah.
I do it
Nah,
again.
That's crazy. That's crazy, Tom.
Things
I'm
you
not
would
gonna
do to
lie,
Alisson
Tom.
Becker.
That's crazy.
And you know what
bro.
makes it worse?
What if I'm just saying I want to cook for him or something? The man deserves being looked after
No,
yesterday.
Tom. You better speak to your crime
He has a
Here's the
wife and
killer.
children.
Here's the killer, yeah. Last week, yeah, I think it was last week anyway. Hassan brought up a clip of Tom. Tom's on someone's shoulders, you know.
Yeah,
Like, bro, it's already looking bad for Tom already.
yeah,
And then
he's
you're gonna
been
go and
on
say that.
Callum's shoulders ever since.
No, he ain't.
joined.
Don't do that. No, he hasn't. He's never been. on
Yes,
my
he
shoulder.
has been.
No, he hasn't.
Because you're like, oh, my client, and you start defending him and stuff.
That's
So
crazy.
obviously, you ain't on
No,
his shoulders.
No man's ever
He's
been
on your
my
shoulders. You know?
No
The
one
next
ever.
man on your shoulders is crazy. I can't lie.
It's not like I said I wanted to
Singing
smash and grab
England
Alisson.
chants. Singing England chants as a Scouser. It's crazy.
Game to game.
You want to check it? Anyway, back to the topic.
I don't know what was so wrong about. It's not like I said I wanted to smash and grab Alisson. I just said I wanted to look after him.
Boy, that's your partner, Cal. Still,
It's not Tuesday. Technically, I
This
have no
is
partner.
Callum Sanderson's partner, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's not Tuesday. I don't have any partners today.
Oh, really?
Oh,
So
you
you're
you
just gonna
guys,
throw-
you and Tom said when you're not on your channel, you're a tag team, right? So I have no.
No, because first of all, he's plagiarizing, and on top of that, he's bringing up stuff from 4 years ago. instead of us talking about this great win we had in Paris. Because Tom loves to hold
But
a
when I
grudge.
try to talk about the great win, I get told I'm plagiarizing, so I can't.
But
do
you,
that.
but you completely copied what Arne Slot said. You know, PSG are the most informed team in the world. You know, they're currently invincible in League A.
So
But
you just
when
done
it
the
comes,
same thing.
but when it comes to the game, I think when we go away to stadiums like this, and
You're actually the biggest gaslighter on YouTube, Sam. I've clocked. You're literally
no, I'm not, because Judge Mo exists.
big
Tom
up
will
Judge
tell you.
Mo.
Oh, yeah,
Judge
no.
Mo is a bigger gaslighter, 100%.
Oh my god!
Thing is with the game,
Mo was sitting there in the summer trying to tell us we should let Salah go to Saudi so we can feed the hungry Egyptian children.
yeah, he was like, "Oh, we should feed the hungry Egyptian kids." I'm like, "Bro, he could give to charity while he's in Liverpool." Like, it's just. Anyway, back to the topic. I think with the game yesterday, we show an element of us that we didn't show enough from before, like before times, probably. And we have to give previous managers credit. We can't act like this is the first time since forever, because Benitez used to do this.
Benitez
This-
never done it like this, though.
Benitez has done it like this before.
No, but
Benitez.
Benitez was pragmatic. Benitez was never this. Yesterday was
Okay.
shit out. Benitez
But
was
can you give me an
pragmatic.
example? The Torres game against Inter Milan in the Champions League, we were very pragmatic. We were very pragmatic against Juventus. We were very pragmatic in the away leg against Chelsea, which is why all we needed to do was just score a goal against them at Anfield to go through.
We were kind of pragmatic in that home tie, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Rafa Benitez used to do it.
Yeah, he
And
did.
it suits, it kind of suits knockout competitions. And even, by the way, people might laugh at what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. So, obviously, I think we're all in agreement. We're probably going to go through in this tie now, given the fact that they come to Anfield. They're like, let's be serious here.
No, Hassan. We got to pump the brakes on that one. There's a long way to go, bro. PSG
Okay,
are way too good for us to
PSG have
think
like a
one nil lead.
10% chance. Happy? Fair
No,
enough?
no, it's stronger
10%?
than that, bro. It's stronger than that.
20%?
Come on. I will say 60-40 at the moment. That's what I would say.
Oh, wow. You're giving them 40? Fair enough. For me, I believe in Anfield.
I
a lot
watched the
more.
way
I
they
think-
played yesterday, bro, and like I'm not gonna lie, their front line is special. Like, yeah.
It
Is it though?
It is.
Like,
Nah,
I wasn't-
come on, Tom, bro. That front
Stop it,
line
Tom.
is special,
Stop.
bro. Come on.
No,
bro.
but
Me
No,
and
but-
you both wanted Kvaratskhelia, Tom.
I get yes, correct. They're good, but I wouldn't say special. I'd say that we dealt with them. Second half, once Slot actually decided to embrace the fact that we needed to go shithouse and back five when defending effectively, they didn't do anything. They kept switching the wings and switching the positions to try and get any joy. And Robertson ran it back like it was 2019. Trent ran it back like it was October this year. No one was getting past them. Like, we limited them, and then they started.
Trent was elite
I
defensively.
still
by the
think
way.
their front line's brilliant. I do.
I
Yes.
think they're good.
Say again, Hassan, about Trent. What did you say?
Trent was elite defensively yesterday, by the way.
Second half, yes. First half, no.
Thank you, Tom.
Cal.
First
No,
first
Tom,
half,
just-
no. First
You're
half.
so full of it if you think Trent was not elite defensively yesterday. There's no way.
Second half, he was, but in the
By
first.
the way, Robertson got sent back to Celtic in the first half by Dembele. but he
I don't
woke up in the second.
Hassam, I
So
don't
what, Trent
disagree.
never got sent by Trent never got sent by anyone in the first half. So Trent was
No,
just
Trent didn't get
Oh,
sent. to the whole-
whoa,
This is
whoa,
but
Hassan.
this is what people
No,
like
no,
to do.
no,
This is
no,
what I'm
no,
going
no,
to say.
no, no, no,
So
no.
Bradley Barcola, I'm
crazy.
going to show you something about statistics. Yeah, Bradley Barcola, yeah, statistically got past Trent 6 times. Do you know why that counted? Because when Bradley Barcola went up against Trent and he goes inside, they actually will count that as like a take
Yeah,
on
exactly. They
successful.
counted as dribble past.
Trent was not
they're
getting
not- they're
cooked
not the
up. This
ones-
is what I don't
they're
understand.
not
This
the ones I'm
narrative that he was
bothered
getting
about, though.
cooked.
They're not.
Tom,
Do we not
Tom,
remember?
stop. You're
No.
you're
Do
Dembele
we
was
not
you're a
remember?
cooking way
Jedi.
more
Do-
than
do-
Barcola.
Do we not remember?
Respect Trent.
Do we not remember towards the back end of the first half, Kvaratskhelia beats Robertson, puts a cross in, and it goes all the way to the other side. Nuno Mendes sprints, full sprint,
Oh,
keeps it
I
in,
remember that.
and
I remember
Trent
that.
jogs, lets Nuno Mendes get up, pick up the ball, slow down, and then burst past him anyway.
You do realize that Paolo Maldini at left back has been dribbled past. When we say someone puts in a elite performance as a right back or as a left back, it means for the most part they shut off their winger, which they have done. Now I'm sorry that I know that Barcola, Desire Doué, Kvaratskhelia, and Dembele are not going to not dribble past Trent the whole game, because that's absolutely stupid to think.
You're
that
missing
it's
the
gonna
point, Hassan, bro. The
No,
point
no, you're missing the point, because for the
first
night,
half he
for
weren't
the
good.
most part, Trent dealt with it.
No, he the first half he didn't. We were all sitting here at halftime going, Trent's not doing well this first half. It's not doing well first half. In the second half, we all sat there and went, he was brilliant in the second half.
I disagree. When you
Robertson
go
was
back and
way
Go back
worse
and
in
watch
the
the
first
watch
half.
along. We were sitting there going, what's Trent doing?
bro.
I mean,
Like,
if I wanted to be shameless, I'd just ask where all their attacks came from, and it was down that left-hand side or our right-hand side.
No, that's not true, because Dembele literally got past Robinson like
hold
4
on,
times.
Dembele was
Didn't he get
cooking
past him 4
Robinson
times?
at
Yes,
certain
yeah,
points.
what are
yeah,
you
he
talking
got
about?
past him once. I remember the time he got past him.
Once?
Only once. Nah, see, this is what I'm
Only
talking
once?
about.
Are you
Don't
sure?
Please tell me you're not using stats. Use your eyes.
No.
Don't play games.
You saw.
I'm going to
Tom,
give you the time.
who was
I'm
more
gonna give you the
dangerous?
time.
Don't give me stats. Who was more dangerous? What's his name? Dembele or Barcola? Who was more dangerous in your opinion?
Dembele
And where was
Exactly.
Dembele playing?
across the entire front line in the same
No,
way everyone
Tom,
else was.
You're a
don't do
fraud.
this. Don't
Hold
see.
on,
You're a
no,
liar.
hold
Nah,
on,
I'm
no,
about to
hold
crash
on.
out. I'm actually about to crash out.
No.
Did you see Dembele go up against Trent? Yes or no?
Yes.
How many times did you see that many a times? No, you didn't.
No, I saw it
Here,
about as
you
many
can
times
have-
as I saw him go up
You can
against
have.
everyone
I have
else.
extra pair. It's here. I can bring it. Did you
Bro,
just say
for the
Dembele
majority
came
of the
against
game,
Trent
Dembele was
many
mainly
times?
playing on the right hand side. Mainly, he only started switching mainly when flipping Barcola got taken off. I don't understand.
Let me
His
go.
heat,
Let,
if
narrative
you
is
saw
crazy.
Dembele's
Let me
heat
go watch
map,
these
it would
highlights
be
again
all
then.
middle and all on Robertson's side.
It's
by the way.
crazy.
let me go. Let me
You're
go.
just
watch these
making
highlights, 'cause
stuff up, Tom. As
'cause
per
I-
your
Dembele
I-
was
I
moving
seem
mad
to
against
remember-
Robertson. Remember, McAllister was getting drawn over.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I was going to say, I remember that one.
And
That
Grab
one was a
getting
bad
drawn
one.
over to Trent's side.
What I'm
Hold
saying
on,
is
hold on,
this:
hold
on,
I'm
wait,
giving props to both fullbacks, though.
Hold on,
Remember,
Drift.
what was my rate for Trent?
1 sec, Matt Drift. At one stage, did we not say
Oh
Trent
my days.
is not doing his job because Konate and Gravenberch are the ones stepping into his position to do his
No,
job?
I never said that.
Drift, did we not say that on the watch along?
In the first half, there were times, yeah.
Thank you. All I've said is in the first half, he didn't have a great first half, and second half, he was elite. This notion that he was elite from minute 1 to minute 95 is a lie. He didn't.
No one
play
said
well
that
in
though.
the
Who
first.
said that?
No one said
Who?
that.
No. Wait there. When in my player ratings did I actually say he was elite for a full 90 minutes?
But you just said he was. Well, Hassam just said he was elite or
Very
brilliant for the majority.
No.
of the game.
Hassam said what elite means is for the majority. For the
So
majority,
because if one half he wasn't good and one half he was brilliant, that's not the majority. It was a 50.
Yeah, but-
50.
Yeah, but then
Okay, do you agree that the 4 PSG frontline players are all 4 are some of the best dribblers in Europe, right?
Excellent.
Okay,
they're gonna get past them at some
so
point in the
exactly.
game.
These 4 will
wasn't
dribble
good.
past any right back, any left back on the planet.
Agreed.
But the reason why I said Trent was phenomenal yesterday and Robertson was phenomenal yesterday
Yes,
is because both of them, when I say for the most part, meaning I'm not going to go at Trent and Robertson for the 2 times out of 10 where they did something wrong and like the guy got past them. I'm going to go at them for the 8 times where they did something right. For the most part, every time Barcola tried to dribble past Trent was there handling it. Every time Robertson had Dembele try to get past him, for the most part he handled it. Yes, he got past him once or twice, but you can't expect the winger to never get past the fullback.
But me and Cal aren't saying that. We're saying that, yes, we agree. For the most part, they didn't let the wingers get past them. But that was because, for the most part, it was in the second half and they tried to defend differently. Go watch how the fullbacks were defending in the first half to the second half. And I'll use the Robertson one on Dembele because I got it wrong. It was Kvaratskhelia who came over to the left-hand Trent, not Dembele.
That's true.
That was what I remember.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's true.
But go watch Robertson defend Dembele in the first
That's what I'm
half.
saying, bro. Listen.
No. Go watch Robertson go to defend Dembele in the first half. He's trying to sprint right
Sounded a
at him,
bit
get touch tight, and Dembele would do him. He'd flick it round him. Then go watch him in the second half against Dembele. He's dropping off, showing him down the line, waiting until he's got a touch line or a byline as an extra defender, and then getting tight. And therefore, the angle for the cross wasn't great. And if the cross did come in, Alisson would get there. That's what I'm saying. The defending was better in the second half. And they were attacking more down the wings in the second half because we were a lot more narrow in the second half. So it was the only way they could get it going. That's what I'm saying. In the first half, Trent and Robertson were not good. No one was good in that first half except Alisson and arguably McAllister. That's it. In the second half,
I'd actually say Robbo had a good first half. He wasn't great, but had a good first half.
Here we go, bro.
Do you know how many times the ball got crossed over from the right hand side and Robbo was the one who was actually clearing it?
How many times Dembele was getting passed on your? What I'm trying to say, Cal, is this year. I'm not saying Robbo and Trent in the first half. I think they were just about okay. They're just about done enough because they were getting cooked. But then there were times they're making some good challenges and making some good decisions. Then obviously in the second half, they really, really stepped up. All I'm saying,
what we had to do second half.
Agreed. All I'm saying is this.
I'm actually going mad. I swear.
All I'm saying is this. I think Trent does deserve praise, just like how Robbo's getting praised, because they practically kind of both had the same game. Both were getting cooked at different points, but then there were points when they were both stood up tremendously. And hand in hand, we did get a clean sheet. We are up against dribble merchants that actually just like this is what they were like born to do, so to speak, innit? Like Dembele, that's his forte. He'll go at you 1v1 and he will get past you because he will try 10 times. Even if he only gets past you once, he will keep on trying. So we just got to give the fullbacks credit.
I can tell Callum and Tom are both massive nostalgia merchants.
Never,
because they're not. No.
How can I be?
Let me talk because you're both waffling.
Was the most.
Let me talk because I'm about to crash out. I just took off my jacket. My head is gone from listening to both of you guys. Is bull crap. You know, with no coffee and no cigarettes for the last 12 hours. But let me just say this because I can handle you when I'm smoking. I can handle it because my brain gets that stress release, but I can't handle it when I'm not. Okay, you guys are so full of BS. It is unbelievable, both of you. The way you just proved that your standard for Trent is I want him to be Maldini, but your standard for Robertson,
you proved the opposite. You proved that your standard
no.
And you guys do.
No. Your standard for Robertson is I want him to be better than Owen Beck. That's your standard.
No, it's not.
There is no way. Okay, this is.
Not.
Can I just say one thing?
Trent can do basic defending, and everyone will go crazy over it.
Basic defending. He stopped all the dribblers in the second half. Let me just say this. Okay, you have two choices. Okay, as someone
I don't know why I'm getting dragged into this. I said,
Tom, you are a wool and a Jedi. Let me just say this when it comes to this conversation. Let me just say this. It's one of two things. Either we both say Trent and Robertson were poor in the first half, but amazing in the second, or we say that they were both elite in the 90-minute game for the most part. What you can't say as Callum Sanderson, Mr. Edgy, is say, oh my God, first half, I actually thought Robertson was good, but it was Trent that was bad. When Dembele sent Robertson back to Scotland, it was so bad when he dribbled past him about 4 or 5 times. It was way more horrendous than anything that happened to Trent in that game. But you guys are scarred by them. You guys are scarred by the Man United game.
I'm so glad Drift there because Drift can be the mediator for this situation.
Only twice.
Drift.
What was Dembele only got past Robbo twice.
All right, Drift. What else was Robbo doing in the first half, please?
Man. What else was he doing?
Giving
the ball to opposition
from a defensive standpoint.
He was basically standing off quite a lot.
When the ball was coming over from the right and being crossed over from the right, who was the one clearing it usually?
Oh yeah, Robbo.
Okay,
Van Dijk.
Sweet.
No, Robbo positionally was very good, Hassan.
Oh,
in the second half.
In the second half.
No, there were parts in the first
now
half
it's the second half.
You know what?
No,
You're gonna be. I'm gonna crash out on you.
First half when he did it as well. We're not
gonna
gonna do that to Robbo. Come on, man. We're not gonna
No,
do that
Drift.
to Robbo.
Hassan made such a valid point,
half
but again, it
when he
gets
defended well
overlooked.
as well.
What he's saying is, I think this is where it's like I don't know why we don't want to agree on this take here. It's either they were both kind of just decent in the first half and both excellently defensively in the second half, or it's a case of they both were just good enough and they were both for class.
Yeah.
But
That's
instead,
they both were good. But
Drifty, that's not what they're saying, though.
But they're not saying that. They're saying Trent. They're literally saying
Tag team
Trent.
from hell over here think that Robertson was good in the first half and Trent wasn't.
Who is they?
You and Callum Sanderson. Okay? Tag team from hell. I don't want to be next to these two. Can you please put Callum next to Tom? I don't want to be.
There is no.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be in the same. Thank you.
I did not say Robertson had a good first half. There is no they. I said they were both crap first half. They were both really, really good second
Okay,
half.
that's fine.
That's okay to say,
I'm
though.
getting dragged into this.
Fine.
I'm quite happy to sit here on
Because
the side.
you're on Callum's neck.
Cal's trying to tag me in.
No, he ain't.
I'm standing with hands behind my back. This is fight.
My client.
Let's stop putting up against each other. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think we should be doing that. And to be honest with you, I also believe that it was a little bit more difficult last night for Robbo because Dembele is a superior player to Barcola. So I think Robertson had the harder job yesterday. And if it wasn't Dembele, it was Kvaratskhelia. Basically, those two kept on swapping, and Robbo had to deal with that.
But Craver went to the left.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what. Remember, Tom even said. Remember, Craver went to the our right, their left. Remember, start going up against Trent. Do you remember?
No, but less than he was going down the middle and up against Robbo.
Remember, his shots were coming from the inside left channel, or right channel.
That's scary, yeah. So it started Kvara on the right, Dembele in the middle, Barcola on the left. Then about 25 minutes in, Kvaratskhelia went over to the left, Dembele went to the right, and Barcola went up front. And then in the second half, Dembele went back up front, Barcola went to the right, and Kvaratskhelia went to the left until Desiree Doué came on for Barcola. Then Dembele went to the right, Kvara went into the middle, Doué went to the left, and then Gonzalo Ramos came on for Kvaratskhelia, and he stayed up front.
Yeah, because I'll be on the count. You know better than all of us.
Swapping around even when they were doing.
Drifty, you want to know what's funny? When this whole conversation started, I said both of them were elite. That's what I said. I said Robertson and Trent was elite. But then someone said, I thought Robertson was good in the first half and Trent wasn't, because it's like this Trent hatred from the Man United Anfield game. People haven't let it go.
I do not have hatred for Trent. But my issue with the whole Trent thing is, if Trent does one or two good things defensively, that stuff that I expect from most fullbacks, people go overboard with it.
Say what you want to say, bro. They get their titty
one or two. Did he do one or two things?
And they breastfeed him. No. Just say what you want to say.
No, I do think the fan base baby. That's a separate conversation.
Did he do one or two things yesterday? That's what I'm trying to say, Cal.
My whole argument is the second half. I thought Trent was brilliant. The first half, I don't think he was. So if I'm scoring his overall game,
all right,
I can't say for the majority of the game he was brilliant. When for the first 45 he wasn't, and the second 45 he was.
I'm gonna bring in a witness. Drift. In the second half,
you lot put me on the stand a lot.
Cal started to crash out on Trent, yes or no? And I said, Cal, what are we doing here?
One moment.
In the second half. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All it takes is one moment, bro.
It was like the 89th minute or something like that.
Thank you.
I crashed out on everyone yesterday.
On the 89th minute, bro.
Apart from Alisson, I crashed out on everyone yesterday.
We scored
89th minute. That was like,
when did we score?
Trent was amazing.
When did we score?
I crashed out on everyone.
When did we score?
In the 87th minute.
No, the 92nd minute. Fraud.
In the 92nd minute.
Yes, we did.
We go back and check then.
No, it was 87. Hassam, it was 87.
Was it 87?
Yeah, go. No,
so that makes my point even more valid. After we scored, you were still crashing out, bro. How about that?
So why were you crashing out after we won?
And he stuck out a lazy leg.
What? We was winning the game. Hold on a second. We're winning the game.
We're winning the game.
Trent was playing exceptionally well in the second half. After we scored, 2 minutes later, you're like, and I was like, Cal, chill, bro. Like, I get it.
Leg.
Do you know how tired he was, bro?
Yeah, the same as everyone else. It's football.
Mentally.
Yeah, it's football.
The two wing, bro. The two wing backs. What? No, Cal. Let's keep it.
They get tired.
Who done the most, bro? 1v1 defending is one of the hardest things to do in football. Yeah, one of the hardest things to do. If the left back and right back are being attacked all game, they are going to get tired. So what we're saying, Trent can't get tired because he's not Van Dijk or Ibu.
So hold on. All right, so he's not allowed to stick out a lazy leg then?
No, but I said, can he get tired though? Is he allowed to get tired?
It's a football match. They're going to get tired.
89th minute and you was crashing out on Trent, bro.
Digging deep, bro. I don't care, bro. He's a big man digging deep.
89th minute, you're crashing out on Trent. We're winning the game. But guess what? It's only Trent was getting crashed out on.
No, because
only Trent.
But all my
he
life,
spent 90 minutes tackling
wait. This is the annoyance I have. Because we talk about Trent being tired in the 89th minute. I've seen Jordan Henderson run to the point where after a game's finished, he collapses on the floor. I've seen Szoboszlai do. I've seen Gerrard do. I've seen Gerrard with cramp get up and run a man down. So I don't want to hear about this tired talk. This is Liverpool Football Club. These are the standards that I want to hear about. I want to hear about man running until they can't run until the game's done. I don't want to hear about it's the 89th minute, he's tired. Tough, deal with it. It is football. If you're not,
and that's how you pick up injuries because you run man into the ground. Well played.
It's football, bro.
Well played. Those players you mentioned are all in the bin. Well played.
Bro, how old are they?
Well played.
So hold on.
Well played.
So all right. So
when players get tired, you're supposed to substitute them, yes or no, or do you leave them to foresee getting injury? Do you take off players if you can physically?
If Bradley was
if you see they're getting tired, you take them off.
So hold on.
But we didn't make a substitution, did we?
Why didn't Robertson get taken off?
I don't get it. I actually don't get it. They're human beings. Everybody's different. You see the players you mentioned, yeah? Here the kid. Wait there. The players Carl mentioned, yeah? Everybody is different. You see it when players get tired, everybody acts different. Some people are able to play through it. Some people, like you say, can stick out a lazy leg. Some people drop on the floor. Everybody's different.
If Robbo did what Trent did yesterday, you'd have crashed out.
No, he wouldn't have. And I'm witness.
I do think that's true.
You think I would have crashed out on Robert at 1-0? You think I would have crashed out? Okay.
As the neutral,
there's no evidence to suggest, but you're going to paint that narrative.
There's no evidence.
As the neutral in this, I think Cal.
So we could just all walk around saying blind statements then. We all walk around saying blind statements when there's no proof.
I don't crash out as Trent as much as
not the type of guy to crash out at 1-0.
Why would I crash out on Robert when we win? Do you know how happy I was?
No, the point I'm making is
I was like amazing Robertson. There was a point in time where he made guys in the second half, like 86th minute or something. PSG created an attack, and it was Robertson in the middle who cleared it. And I was like, amazing Robertson. That's why when I started my
yesterday, I said this is his best game in Liverpool.
I'm not talking about yesterday, guys. I'm talking about in general. I think Cal and Matt crash out equally on Trent and Robbo. So if you just go back, over the weeks, I think you both evenly crash out on each player. I do. I think you both evenly crash out on.
You have a Trent agenda. You.
I don't think so. Here's the thing. What I'm saying is this: year, everybody gets tired, and everybody does it a bit differently. And at that point, even I thought, flipping out, we're gonna make a sub because Trent is knackered. I remember we can even go back and watch the tapes. I said, Trent is knackered, bro. We got to take him off. Remember, because Endo had to come back and make the interception. Endo had to run to right back and header it back to Alisson. Want to know why? Endo was fresh. Trent was already done. He was spent at that point. No, but he was still playing.
Hold on. When that actual situation happened, did you hear me get annoyed with Trent then?
No, I'm not saying you did, but I'm just giving you. I'm not saying you did. That's not aimed at you. What I'm saying is I'm giving context as to why I'm saying. He was already spent at that moment, though, bro. And I think that's where Slot probably should have taken him off for Kwanzaa, potentially.
I tell you why I didn't crash out on Trent at that moment. Because Trent had sprinted up the pitch to help us with an attack. They tried to counter-attack us and Endo filled in for him. I don't have an issue with that. I'm not expecting Trent to be Superman. But if someone's dribbling at you, stick out a lazy leg, one of two things can happen. They can get past you and get in on goal, or that lazy leg could result in a free kick. So I'd rather you step aside if you're that tired, I'd rather you not stick out a lazy leg. As someone who's been a defender.
Listen, I understand that. But then but here's the thing. That's what triggered you. That's a mistake. That's tired mind. You know, like I said, when you're tired, everybody does things differently. Like you said, someone might have just let them go by.
We need to win the game. We've just been.
Bro, no one's not saying you didn't want to win the game, but I wouldn't have necessarily crashed out because I kind of would have understood that, lad. You know what? Yeah, that player is so spent. Because if let's say he does make the challenge, like full throttle and just mistimes it, that's a pen or red card or something.
Matt, we were playing Man City. We were 2-0 up. Do you remember the ball coming over from Man City from the middle position and it was passed over to Savinho and Robbo mistimed the leap in the air to try and get the ball? You remember
what, you mean when he stuck the leg out?
When he tried to slide and intercept it while the ball was in the air.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Robbo was tired, but we still gave him what
minute was that in though? All jokes aside, I don't know what minute that was in.
That was late in the game, bro.
I wouldn't say, but I don't know. Again, I'm not saying it's not late in the game, but how tired was he compared to PSG? That is hard for me to kind of
come back from injury.
Compare. Oh, that's not me trying to cap.
Trent just came back from an injury a week ago. He did.
That's hard for me to kind of compare. Remember, different games, innit? This game, we was just under pressure the whole game. Way more even than the Man City game.
you know what?
Callum is disingenuous when it comes to Trent. So
No, I'm not. I'm just not gonna baby a 26-year-old.
No, but we're not.
No one's trying to
him.
baby him. We're just trying. I'm
I
just trying to give him praise.
Hey, I never said you
Trying to
guys
give
are
man
babying
praise
him.
if he does something right.
I never said you're babying him. I'm just saying I'm not gonna baby him.
Oh, I see what you're doing. The typical
one of
straw
these,
man
but
argument.
you know what?
You
swear
sound like
down.
my ex right now when she's trying to convince me that I'm wrong. Just gaslighting, like I'm not saying you did it, but I'm saying I'm not gonna do it.
I never
That's
once said
so
that you guys.
That's so
I'm
her.
just saying
Like,
I'm not gonna baby Trent. He's 26.
okay, Callum.
There's no need to baby.
Can we take a step back here? I said from the beginning when this whole shit show started about Trent, I said either we say both of them were elite, or we say what? One was bad in the first half, both of them were bad in the first half, both were good in the second half. But your problem, which proves you have a Trent agenda, which was certified by Drifty, is you said, I actually think Robertson was good in the first half, but it was Trent that was bad in the first half.
Yeah,
and in the second half, they were both brilliant.
I am not going to change my opinion. I'm just going to provide a simple stat and then leave the conversation again because I quite enjoy listening to the arguments. Andy Robertson played 90 minutes and got dribble past once. Trent Alexander-Arnold played 90 minutes and got dribble past 6 times.
Yeah, but that's bullshit because Drifty just said that Dembele dribbled past him twice. So where do you go from here? So which one of both
I
guys?
have not said anything. I've not said anything more. Not said anything less.
You knew what you did. That's why I said the stats.
I've simply just dropped a stat. I've simply just
Can you say your honest opinion? Can you repeat your opinion, Tom? Repeat your opinion.
I thought both were crap in the first half. Both were exceptional in the second half.
That's fine. No problem. If you have that opinion, no problem. That's not Callum Sanderson's opinion. That's the problem.
You're not going to change.
The only thing I will say though is that I do think that I don't think Robertson. We're blowing that one Dembele moment out of proportion. I don't think that Robertson got done 4 or 5 times by Dembele in that first half. The difference with Trent wasn't being done by one person in the first half. Barcola got past him once. Kvaratskhelia got past him once or twice, and Nuno Mendes got past him twice. Whereas with Robertson, he had the benefit of Hakimi not going around the outside, so he never really had to deal with Hakimi. McAllister would pick him up. So it was just Dembele, and Dembele got past him once, maybe twice. I don't remember the second time. I remember the first time because McAllister went over and also nearly got himself fucking booked, which would have been horrendous because he would have missed the second leg. But outside of that, I don't remember the second one. Whereas with Trent, teams obviously target that side of the pitch because there's no Van Dijk there. But one guy wasn't getting Trent constantly. It was the rotations of 2-3 different people getting him. And look, I stand by it. I think both were crap first half. They weren't good at alleviating pressure. In one-on-ones, I felt they were defending them incorrectly and they defended them better in the second half. But in the second half, they were a lot better. I don't necessarily disagree with Callum. No, I do think you see Trent get beaten more times. Well, that's probably because the team's targeted that side more.
That's not what Callum said, though. Don't change what Callum said to try and make out he's right. He said Trent was bad in the first half and Robertson was good in the first half. That's his opinion, which disagrees with your opinion. So don't yoga stretch it to make it like you both agree when you don't. Okay? Thank you.
No, but I can see why Cal's got that misconception because, like I said, Trent was facing more in the game. No, I do think it is a misconception.
Misconception.
I do. Look, I'm just here to say my piece. You know, I do think that because you're seeing Trent, 3-4 different guys run at Trent in that first half, you're gonna think that way. And then Robertson was just Dembele. You're gonna sit there and go, "Oh, well, Robertson was sound."
I'm gonna say one thing and leave it. Matt, Hassam, we speak off air a lot. Obviously, we're brothers. I've got a bit of time between now and tomorrow morning. I'm going to go through that game again, and I'm going to take every video of when Trent and Robbo both get dual pass. I'm going to timestamp it, and then we'll come back to this conversation privately off air.
Oh,
okay.
I also want to be included in this conversation.
Can you also before you do that though? Are you going to count as one of your metrics if Barcola just goes inside?
Absolutely. I'm literally going to video record all the times, and I'm going to send it. And I'm going to send it to both.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to.
Do you say that's a take on in your opinion? Though? All jokes aside, is that a take on in your opinion?
If it's just a cutting, no, I don't see that as a take on.
Yeah, because that's what I'm trying to. Yeah, cool. We do.
Do you know what's quite telling, guys? Yeah, I'm just looking at some of the stats while you lot arguing. Yeah, the person who made the most accurate passes, ironically, in Liverpool's team yesterday was Robertson with 28, closely followed by McAllister with 24. Do you know how much PSG's highest accurate passer was?
Probably like 70.
It was Vitinha with 109.
109. Do you know what that surprised me? They made 701 passes.
Neves was
that Vitinha was ridiculous yesterday, by the way.
Ruiz was 44. Even their bloody centre back Marquinhos made 80 and Mendes made 59.
How many did Thingy make? João Neves.
63. Triple the amount of our highest midfielder at 24 for McAllister.
Yeah, but there's only really one stat that matters, and that's goals.
Actually, provided a perfect segue. We've been linked with Lamine Camara. Now, I think we can all agree McAllister and Gravenberch.
Okay, I've got whiplash. I thought there was more to talk about in this game.
No.
Gravenberch only made 18 accurate passes yesterday.
We can all agree they are fantastic footballers, right? But if there's one thing that we can say so far, and especially over the last couple of months, Gravenberch's form has dipped a little bit. It dipped quite a bit, actually. And our midfield is getting run through a lot more. Yesterday, I think, was a slightly different scenario because the two centre midfielders who were in the pivot, they were going out to the wide areas a lot, which was leaving a lot of space in the middle. So Boslai was trying to cover the middle, and so Boslai had a bad game yesterday as well. Do you think, going forward, we might need to look at the pivot and maybe tweak that pivot and go for someone like a Camara who's a little bit more combative and a little bit more athletic? Go for it, Tom.
All I'm going to say is that on Tuesday, for the first 45 minutes of our show together, I was absolutely hounded, harassed, hated for a lineup that I put out. And all I'll say is that in the defensive midfield spot, the one midfield signing I would have made was a man called Lamine Camara. And now we're linked with him. So I don't know, maybe I was right the whole time. You look at his numbers, he's a dual winner. He's comfortable with the ball. He's potentially a little bit undersized, but you can deal with that. N'Golo Kante was 5'6" and he ran the Premier League for a couple of years. I'm sure Arnie Slot could manage with a 5'9" midfielder if needs be. So I'd really like him. I think he'd be a really good signing. And maybe it's time that we stop jumping on people's necks for stuff that we say without doing proper research.
Do you know what? Hassan, before you speak, Hassan, you created this monster, bro. You created this monster.
I created this monster. I do agree because I took him from the sidelines of the football terrace, made him a main event.
The pieces now as his lawyer.
Yeah, I made him the main event. But here's the thing with Tom Little. The reason why we were mad at your lineup is because you ended it with Ekitike and Nico Paz. That's why that's what we were mad at.
Some respect.
And let me talk. And the fact that you had Conor Bradley's are starting right back. You get me? That's what you did. And you could tell by the interaction we just had that it's listen, Beans on Toast said what I was gonna say, but I stopped myself. I didn't even say it. Beans on Toast said it in the chat. I didn't say nothing. He's a member and a mod. Big up to him. Anyway, back to the topic. Thing is with your lineup, Tom, we were just mad at Ekitike because you can't put 7 children in the team. You need to put some form of experienced player, some form of, I'll say the same thing about Lamine Camara, as I'll say about Paz, as I'll say about Owen Beck, as I'll say about everyone. We can't have our depth be 8 children. Okay, so we can't. We need some form of experience, good, like. How can I say this? Like an experienced player that either is top class or has the potential to be top class soon, is what I'm saying. Like a win now player. I don't want to be a cringy Arsenal fan and say floor raiser or whatever the hell they say. And every time I read it, I just feel like my stomach hurts. But with us, I just think we definitely need an extra midfielder. Even though Endo is trusted by Slot now, which I love and appreciate, he's like somebody yesterday tweeted, he's like John Obi Mikel, he's like, if he comes on, that's it, just game's done, just pack your bag. He came on yesterday, he made a tackle at halfway line, and I screamed like I screamed for the goal. Did you guys remember that specifically? That tackle where they were about to start the counter. I was like,
he was unlucky to not get a foul out of that as well.
Yeah,
yes, I was
Yeah,
like,
he should have
whoa, this guy, like Endo, I love you, bro. I absolutely love Wataru Endo. And for me, I'm just, I look at Camara, and I hope we do sign someone of that ilk and that experience in midfield. We don't do the same thing across the positions we want to sign. That's the only thing I would say.
That's
Other
how
than
we
that,
got a
I'm
lot
with
more
Tom.
in common than you think, you know.
I know. The only difference is the Nunes thing, basically.
We've
And
got a
yeah.
lot more. So when he leaves, there's nothing left to fight about, bro.
Yes, yeah, 100%. 100%. If when Nunes goes, khalas, I do my 12-hour party and we agree on everything, basically. I'm fully gonna do that. I'll be honest with you. I am gonna do a party still. I'd be a hypocrite if I lied to your face. I said no. I will do a party 100%. 12 hours.
What did you think of his contribution to the win yesterday?
Oh, he had a great contribution to the win yesterday. Unbelievable contribution. Comes on, wins a header, and has a layoff pass. You know, fantastic contribution. Elliott scores the goal. And at the end of the day, I'm taking this all day. I hope he could come on and make positive impacts like this. This is what
It was
we
nice
want.
to see the work rate back as well.
Yeah, him and Elliott
Yeah.
both come on and do something positive, and we're all gonna be happy. Same with Endo. We just mentioned him. He's been a substitute for the last 2 months, and we're all happy to see him on the pitch because we know he's gonna come in, he's gonna tackle the shit out of players, win the game. That's the thing that I mean. So
you
if
know what I
Nunes
want to
come
do as
on,
well. I know we moved away, Cal, so apologies for bringing it back to the game yesterday. But I think people got their just praise yesterday, especially Endo, especially Nunes, especially Elliott, because they're amazing when they come on. But I just want to run it back one more time and just give a little extra special shout out to man like Curtis, because the way he came on in that game yesterday and said to all the other midfielders, yo, can we hold on to this, please? And he used what his best skill is, which is ball retention. And he said, guys, let's stop giving away the ball, yeah? Because if we've got the ball, PSG can't hurt us. Why do we keep giving the ball back to them? And that
he was like the first one to win a long ball as well. Out of all the players we have in the attack, the first long ball that we won was Curtis Jones chesting it down.
Crazy, isn't it?
Like I was watching Jota go for aerial duels.
I wanted Curtis Jones to come on at halftime. I don't know if it's just me.
Bro,
I literally
I'll be
wanted him
real.
to come on at halftime.
I wanted
Gravenberch,
Endo to come on at halftime, if I'm being honest, Dom. But he just Curtis Jones, man. Like I just want to get, because he wasn't as caught up in the limelight. So I think that even though we did give him his praise, and rightly so, in the player ratings and stuff, I don't think we gave him the same kind of prop as we did.
Did anyone get Alcantara yesterday?
Alisson.
Yeah, Alisson. Yeah.
Alisson. Yeah. Alisson. Yeah.
What rating did you give the centre back?
We've renamed it. It's Ali Kantara now. It's not just
Ali Kantara now.
Yeah. We had to do that, bro.
What rating did you give the centre backs?
9. I think both got 9s.
No, I think they both got a 9. I think.
Yeah.
No, I think these lot gave Van Dijk a 9.5. I think.
Oh yeah, because I said Virgil was a bit better than Ibn. I gave Virgil 9.5 and I gave Ibn 9.
Yeah, I'd have given them an 8 personally, but I can see that. I just think that but both of them in that first half made one howler of a moment. I don't know what Van Dijk was doing for that Dembele thing, by the way.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I don't
The
understand.
whole
He
back five
malfunctioned.
was amazing.
Yeah, it just malfunctioned.
But yeah, it was, I just wanted to give that little extra bit of credit to Jones, because I just think, I mean, he even had a hand in the goal. Even though it wasn't do you know what I mean? Like where he won the throw in with a brilliant. He had like 4 men around him, still managed to win a throw. Then he stepped back, received the throw, turned, played. Do you know what I mean? Like just every little thing that he was doing yesterday just brought. I think Cal and Matt were trying to argue about what it was, and it was just all of it. It was composure, it was bravery, it was everything. Like it wasn't even just one thing. I just think Curtis came on and did a number of
Curtis
things.
came on and took a bit of the momentum out of the game.
Yeah.
Because you'd actually able to hold onto the ball for a minute or two.
Momentum out the game. PSG's momentum, you mean?
Yes, that's what I mean. Because when we're on the ball, they have to start doing the defensive side of it. They start to tire out a little bit more because the momentum starts going and they go, fucking hell, how have we not scored yet?
I wouldn't start him against Southampton, by the way, Curtis, but I'd start him in PSG at Anfield. The game after 3 days, he have to start from the beginning.
Oh, no, I would, bro, because I think Gravenberch needs a rest. Gravenberch just looks like he's running on air right now. I think.
But
Gravenberch-
we just rested. We didn't have FA Cup weekend.
No, but he looks like he needs more, bro. Like, you know, I don't think that week was enough. Like, we've ran him into the ground. You know what I mean? So I think he needs a little bit longer. Than
I
that.
hear it.
And
You
Holland's
could
gonna
even,
take him as
that's
well,
game, by
that's
the way,
the
against
thing.
Southampton at home. You could probably start Endo. It wouldn't be crazy to say that.
No, I
No,
agree.
it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be.
Yeah.
You know,
It wouldn't be, but that's not going to happen.
Endo Jones.
Yeah.
Against Southampton,
should
we
be
could
able to.
actually go Endo Jones and let McAllister and Gravenberch have a rest.
Yeah,
100%. And bring them on only if we need to.
Poor
100%.
Dominic Szoboszlai here is not getting a single moment's rest. McAllister
Yeah,
and
he's not
Gravenberch
even.
get a game off, and Dominic Szoboszlai's getting dragged.
You could
out
go
again
Endo,
for the
Jones,
90
and
minutes.
Elliott. I don't care. You could.
We could, you know.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
Southampton.
reward them
I
for
know
going
what-
You
up.
know
Pay
what?
him in
This,
the 10.
is this not a time when we could be like, look, you haven't been that good this season, but Chiesa, do you feel like doing a 10?
I knew
Yeah,
you were going
yeah,
to say
yeah.
Chiesa, you know.
Guys,
I don't know why.
No, but it wouldn't
Guys,
be the worst
it's
thing in the world for
Southampton
Chiesa to
at
play.
No,
Anfield.
you're right.
guys,
It-
it's not what you're saying that's wrong. I'm
Yeah.
saying, how much money would you be willing to bet that Chiesa?
Oh, no, I'm not putting
This is
any
what I was
money
gonna
on it.
say.
No,
No,
no.
Do you
All
think
right.
Salah,
No, man,
do
I
you
put
think
no
Salah's
money on it.
willingly
Do you know-
sitting out of any Premier League game to end the season? He's
No, but
chasing
he'll-
records.
forget
He's playing
Salah,
90 minutes
though.
every single one.
Even if Chiesa plays left wing, I'm ready to say this. I don't think Chiesa starts a Premier League game.
I don't know if we
Yes,
see
I agree.
Chiesa
I
for the
don't
rest
think
of
he
the
starts a
season.
single Premier
I don't think
game.
Kyle, I think he leaves personally.
No, I'm saying I don't know if we see Chiesa on the football pitch for the rest of the season unless it's a
No,
warm
no,
down.
we
No,
will.
we will.
He's
We
not
will.
been-
So he
he's
can
not
get the
been put
medal.
in the
We will.
dungeon.
No,
Okay.
he'll get a medal.
I'm
anyway,
with
because
Cal
he
on
gets
this
given
one. I'll
extra
be
ones, Tom.
shocked, you know, guys. I'll be shocked.
He
When
needs
was the
2
last
more
time we saw
appearances
him?
for a medal, so we've got to see him at least.
Plymouth.
Yeah, like,
No, no,
we're gonna give him some game time. Come
No,
on.
we-
And
now.
at Plymouth.
You do realise he doesn't need to qualify for a medal. We can just give him one anyway because you get given extra ones.
No, but he'll win it on the official record book.
Yeah,
Tom.
but
he's
he
not
wants
going to win
to win
it. He's not going to win it
Brother
to
just-
look like he didn't
you-
take
brother
part
just-
in it. You know?
Hold on. Do you think Slot is that sort of guy who's going to go, yeah, I'll play you because you want a medal?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
No, he ain't.
Yeah,
No, I
I
do,
think
I
he's
do.
gonna get him a medal.
I
at
do, I
least.
do.
Slot ain't that guy, guys.
No, bro. He
Yeah.
might be a ruthless guy, but he's not like an arsehole.
I'm not saying he is, but if you don't think that a player is good enough to be in the team, he's not just going to play them for
So,
the
Cal,
sake of
you
getting
don't
the
think
medal.
he'll give him the 2 more appearances to let him get the medal?
Honestly, I don't know.
No,
wouldn't be
that
surprised
would
if
be
he wasn't.
ruthless. That would be
I'm not
taking.
sure.
He could bring
I'm
him
not
on
sure.
in the 98th minute,
He could.
and it's still an appearance.
He could.
Riff,
But he also
with
could have
what
played him
game?
yesterday for 2 minutes and he didn't. Do you know? It's
Bro,
like
No,
he's
but we
seen-
needed to win the game yesterday. That's a bit
No,
different. to
no,
like,
yesterday.
I don't know. We're
different.
winning in the
Yesterday's
second to
Hear
last
me.
game.
Here
of the
I'm going to
season.
say. Here I'm going to
There's been
say.
bare
Up until
times
this
he
point,
played.
I thought he would have brought on Chiesa over Harvey Elliott. You know, if I'm being honest.
No, not to make an impact because Elliott's more fit and more in tune with the team.
But Chiesa has a history, at least with the Champions League, and has had big moments, at least in Italy. And I thought to myself, in European competition, surely if there's ever a sub, you're definitely going to get minutes. Because I understand the
don't know. I
physicality
don't
in the
know.
Premier League and stuff. And I feel like the pace of the game, he struggles with. But Champions League, that should be his thing. And you're still not playing no minutes.
I don't know.
I just
I think
he
he's gone.
definitely gets-
I actually
He
think
gets,
he's gone.
He gets more game time for me. He
Brother
gets
came
more
here
game
for a vacation, bro. He looked like he won a competition.
Vacation. He used to live in Italy, Habibi. Why would he come to?
I don't
one-
know. Well, he won a
one thing I
competition.
will say, yeah.
He was a fan. I don't know.
You see,
bro.
like,
He was a
you
fan.
see when we had this. You see when we had this situation when we had Melo, Artur, and things like that. Artur Melo
Ben
and,
Davies.
and Ben Davis and all that lot. I mean, I actually think Artur Melo's actually talented, but his career's just like gone weird. But if
He
you
was
actually
talented,
deep
100.
what we're saying, we can't put Chiesa in brackets with players like those. Like, yes, I get where you're coming from. That maybe Slot isn't quite feeling him and he's
In that
whatever.
bracket,
But we're talking about one of Italy's best products who just
I
got
know.
an injury that
We
destroyed
know.
what could have been. So we can't sit here and look at a 27-year-old and go, he's done. No, he's not getting
No,
any more.
no,
Like,
No, at
no, he's not
Liverpool,
saying
I
that.
just don't know whether he's going to get the chance to show if he even has it or not. Because clearly what's happened is the manager's seen something in training and thought, nah. Because let's be real, if he's battling it up in training, like how Endo has been, you're going to get minutes, bro. Even if it's garbage time minutes, like they say in NBA, where they take off all the starters and they just bring on the reserves. The fact that Endo can't even get garbage time minutes.
Man said microwave minutes, basically.
Yeah.
Gage has gone in summer. I don't think he was.
Like his pitch.
What's the longest you can sit on a microwave? I've never tried. Like, what's that?
It's still microwave minutes.
It's
Like,
peak.
An hour. What's the longest you can make?
I think
a
an hour.
microwave?
I think it's an hour.
No, I don't think you could put an hour on a microwave. You
Of
can.
course you can. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you'll be able to do 59.
You could put an hour in a
I'm not
microwave.
gonna lie. You'd be a brave man to leave the room and have
Yeah,
that
surely
thing
that's
down for an hour.
unhealthy. Like,
Yeah,
Hell no. Whatever
No,
you're cooking for an hour.
Some people
You
bake
never asked me
some
what's the
people bake
safest way to do it.
potatoes.
I'm just saying you could logically do 59.
No,
Yeah,
Cal, it
some
only
people-
takes 12 to 15 minutes to bake a potato. I make jacket potatoes in a microwave and I'm being lazy. It only takes 12 to 15 minutes, bro.
Are you sure, bro?
You're okay
bro,
with
yeah.
Jacket potato in a microwave.
Yeah,
some
like
people
12
do
to
that, yeah.
15 minutes. Yeah, if I'm being lazy and I can't be
I'll put it in the
bothered, then
oven.
yeah.
I do
fair.
as well.
But you normally put it in the oven, though, I'm guessing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you know
yeah,
when you're just on a like can't be bothered, you're being
Yeah, I've never
lazy.
tried it, to be
Yeah,
fair. So, yeah.
Cool. Let's help these supers. Guys, after this show, you'll be redirected to Don Hassam stream, so make sure you're there. Little Kop-Ish says, big up Hassam, Tom, and Kopish, best combination on YouTube. Big up yourself.
I
Little
agree.
Kop-Ish.
I agree.
Read that one already. Big up yourself, Ty. ZZ says, need to grab and feel the handles of love.
But again, are
official
you doing
end-
that after or before?
Oh, we're not going back there.
I would
Tom.
just like to say the
Oh,
term
no.
"and" in the middle is making people think you can't be doing both at the same time.
No, because in the terms.
No, okay, we understand
No,
you could
we
be doing
I
both at the
understand.
same time, but that's not the point. Tom
Yeah.
is correct in this connotation. You don't smash and then after grab, because to smash, by definition, you must grab first. You get me?
You can't
You
smash
cannot
something which you haven't grabbed.
using Bluetooth
It's
with
how I'm
other
using
person
the
over
layman's
there.
terms.
No, but what I'm
Then you
saying is,
just-
so if I said to you, I don't know, you're swimming and breathing, you wouldn't think, oh, you went for a swim holding your
No, I
breath, and then you started
understand.
breathing.
No, we
afterwards.
understand, but this term.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're doing it at the same time, right?
Nah, this is crazy.
No, you can't swim and breathe at the same time.
So if someone's over
You
there,
die?
like what, so if someone's
is
over there,
crazy.
you just like you smash it using Bluetooth, and then after you grab. Like, how does that work?
Oh boy.
Crazy.
Official AMD Speak says Hassam asking Jamie to show his death in risky business. Big up to you, man. Bless panel. Big up. Official
I realize,
AMD.
wallahi, I realize.
Theo says Kelleher deserves to start though. LMAO. Crazy.
Two
with
things
that.
can be right at the same time.
Shimron says this is now one of my favorite episodes. Big up Hassam, guys, hilarious. I'm on the job watching Team Kopish. I beat them bad. See,
Thank you, Shimron.
I was also here, by the way.
Yeah, man.
He said, I'm a funny guy, Tom. Not you. Big up, Shimron. Big up.
My bird was okay. Let me read this first. Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah,
That's
ontology.
not even that bad.
All
That's
right,
not
I'll
even
read-
that bad. You're
J-
so
J-
dramatic.
Jamie Phillips says worse about 6
Yeah,
times.
yeah,
a stream, I'll be
Jamie
honest.
does say worse than this. My bird was Alisson last night, and I was Elliott. She carried the session, and me being Elliott finished near the end.
Big up wifey.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta play a deeper role. Pause. Omar says second chance drift. Have an upgrade on Diaz or not?
Omar, stop being toxic, my brother.
It's
you
definitely
get
an upgrade.
That's a
Would
yes.
you
Stop being toxic, my brother.
Drift, could we get an
Come
answer,
on, man.
please, bro?
Can we stop being so diversive within our
Don't do the
family?
politician. No, we don't
Don't do that, bro. He's
No,
asking
no,
you
no. Why are
specifically
we
for a
being so
reason.
diversive in our? But we should be united on a front together.
Yeah,
no
and
more
we're not-
Yeah,
arguing.
but
Yeah,
this
no
and
super
more.
we're
chat
all
was
united on the front
addressed
of that scale,
specifically
isn't
to
upgrade
you
on
for a
Diaz.
reason.
So is it a yes or no, Drift?
He's an
I'm all
upgrade.
about positivity and no.
But why would your answer
look
not be
at that.
positive, though? Why would your
You
answer
don't
not be
think you still
positive?
don't think it's an upgrade, do you? We'll speak offline as well. I just thought I was gonna have to speak to Sam and Matt offline.
Look,
but we'll speak
if you
offline.
wear the red shirt, yeah, then it's you over everybody.
That's about as obvious as yes, I think he's an upgrade, but I won't say it as you can get.
I don't think he believes that he is an upgrade.
I don't think. Yeah, I
Um,
don't think he really believes.
I'm saying that the sun shines and the dogs are some days, man.
When did I tell anyone how to speak, Rem?
Rem says, Hassam, you don't get people how to tell people how to speak. Is when you're telling off Tom for plagiarizing Klopp's words.
Yeah, it's true because you can't just use Klopp's words and act like they're yours.
Right, so guys,
Smart
you cannot speak anymore because someone before you will have said any word that has ever been spoken in the English language before you. So you're plagiarizing someone from years ago. So we'll just sit in
I've
silence.
never plagiarized you ever, and I've worked with you 3 years. Anyway, guys, see you guys later. I've got to go ahead on start.
Big up, Hassam.
Guys, subscribe to Kopish. We're back next week, inshallah. Next
Indeed.
Thursday, we're back.
Indeed.
Right.
Bro.
There is back as well on my channel Tuesday. This has been the funnest thing we've invented this whole time, honestly. So appreciate you all. Yalla, see you guys next time.
Big up, G. Big up.
That's all, bro.
Tom says Ali's best save was Almiron versus Newcastle.
That save
I think his second best
disgusting.
save. I think his best save was against Napoli in the Champions League.
Again, that was the moment. I think the Almiron one is a pure technique save.
I mean,
I reckon if we go back over
sideways
Ali's
as a
career, there's
star,
probably
stop
loads
the ball.
we're missing.
Yeah, no, but Alisson doesn't see. You look at that Almiron one. It's a reaction save on a volley hit from the edge of the box where he doesn't get to see it until late, and he's got to have a strong hand to push it up again, up onto the bar, and then when he's got people
I've got to
close,
shoot. I've got to do
push it
school
round.
run.
Cool, man. Yeah.
Love. Big up you guys.
Big up, man. We're dropping like flies. We're
almost. Amajit says, look at how much Heat salary is getting in comparison to Mbappe. He was, but no agendas. Is it a Liverpool thing, guys?
Yeah.
Of course,
Liverpool bad always does numbers.
Facts. AMD Speak says, caught up with the match preview. The way Cal deflected the score prediction deserves an honourable mention. Absolutely diabolical. If Alisson wasn't an Alcantara yesterday, I probably would have got the prediction correct. Jay Finn, because of how Sobo plays the 10 position, I think we're going to find it very hard to cover him. The man's work rate is unmatchable, and he's adding DA.
That's why I know it was off. I know we kind of moved away from it. That's why I think we'll end up buying 2 midfielders this summer, and effectively just using Curtis Jones full time in a more advanced role because he's the only guy that you've got who can match the work rate to an nth degree. I personally think we'll end up with a Camara Stiller double signing for about 60 million.
Can I ask you lot something quickly? And I'm not even trying to give Subsline out here. If you lot disagree, then cool. It's just a thought that come to my head. Especially in the second half of games, is there a possibility a lot of the bad decisions that Subsline makes is tired mind because he's
100%
tired legs? Like if you do that much running constantly all the time, do you think you'll be too tired to always make the right decision? And that's why a lot of the time he makes wrong decisions.
I can't give him that excuse, just because I've seen him make bad decisions in the first 5 minutes of games as well. And I'm not even a Szoboszlai. Hey, you guys, you know this. I'm a Szoboszlai fan, but I can't use tiredness as a reason why he makes silly decisions in the final third, because I've seen him do it in the first minute of a game, and I've seen him do it in the 91st minute of a game. It's just something he needs to iron out of his game if he's going to mature as a creative number 10 or a more of a goal scoring number 10. His work rate is brilliant, but I'll also go back and say I think that his work rate has to be like that because we don't have a combative destroyer in midfield, and I think that's what we need if we're going to get the best out of Szoboszlai or any 10 in a slot system. We need someone in the midfield who will just be like, let's go bar for bar. If you want to have a fight, we'll have a fight today. And
that's why I'm a believer.
I like that. Sharif says, lava bird on my chest, Salah affected by Siam. I don't know what Siam is.
Maybe I'm guessing something to do with the fasting, maybe, or something like that.
No idea. Frankie says, not saying Hassam has an agenda, but having a journal custom design and getting it and calling it "Get Out of My Club, Robbo," then taking notes for each of his mistakes is mad. Does he have that, Tom? You're on mute, bro.
No idea, but it wouldn't surprise me with the agenda that man has. At least I own my Simicast agenda.
Yeah, you do, to be fair. ZZ says, run the Caicedo clip on Cal now. What is... It was years ago. What am I still getting? Bro, I've done my time. I've served my time, bro.
Oh, it does. It means fasting in Arabic.
Okay, big up. Again, I'm not Muslim. I have fasted in the past, but not during Ramadan or anything like that. I can't use that excuse for Salah either, because I've seen Salah play during Ramadan and have fantastic performances. Dembele was fasting yesterday. Konate was fasting yesterday. There's other players fasting as well. So I can't just. Salah just had a bad game. A footballer can have a bad game without there being any attachments to it. This is why they're human beings. You can just have a bad game. I don't think it's anything to do with.
Plus, it can also be very situational. You know, like they say, sometimes you could get punched in the face, and if you haven't had breakfast, you could die because your body's just weak in that moment. Like, I think maybe it's true, bro. Like they say,
I just didn't expect you were going in that direction. I was just about to say Cristiano Ronaldo seen as the greatest Champions League player ever. How many first legs was he anonymous in? It happens. Players don't turn up in every single game of every single round.
But I just think it could have just been that one day maybe that the fasting was getting to him. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then tomorrow he might be completely okay. But literally yesterday, he didn't get any sleep.
Also, Nuno Mendes just done very well.
I was going to say Nuno Mendes
done well.
Yeah, Nuno Mendes pocketed him. Like, he had a bad game. Nuno had a good game. It's just one of them things.
This the thing about like this that recently with football I don't get. When an attacker has a bad game, it's never the defender had a good game. It's the attacker was bad and the defender was irrelevant. Nuno Mendes was brilliant yesterday. He was going right up tight to Salah, making sure that he couldn't bring it down at any point because he'd stick a long leg around to throw him off from controlling the football. When Salah was trying to get dribbling, he'd go side on, show Salah down the line where he has to take a touch on his right foot, and then he'd dive in. It was an expert masterclass in how to defend against Mohamed Salah, and it didn't help Mohamed Salah didn't have a good game. But Nuno Mendes done everything right by the book.
Yeah, he's excellent. Facts. Ron Biju, I believe it is. Trent in the first half had some lazy defending, just jogging back. That's something he needs to work on, as he did in the second half. Apparently, you got an agenda if you say that, man. So I won't say anything else.
I just can't wait for Lisa. But when your missus comes in, she's like, "Cal, can we do something?" You go, "No, I need to rewatch the game so I can write down all the moments where Trent got dribbled past and Robert."
No, I'm going to do it for Trent.
I need to win an argument.
I'm going to do it for Trent and Robert. Jack Hayes says PSG players and staff absolutely rattled. Love it. Yeah, they are. They really are.
Rio Ferdinand. By the way, did you watch it with commentary on yesterday?
No, it's all I've been hearing though. Is Rio.
Oh my fucking god! Honestly,
was it that bad?
Do you want to know the irony though? Have you seen the clip, Tom, going around of him doing the exact same thing in the Champions League? Yeah. No, in the Premier League game.
Against Arsenal. Against Arsenal in the biggest robbery of all time.
His one was probably worse. So it's
that is worse. That is one of the worst things. Apparently, Barcola was offside.
No, he's not. He's not.
Oh, is he not?
There's an image that's come out of him on Trent's playing him onside.
Oh, okay, fair.
But Rio Ferdinand in that game.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
He did, but it happened. Fucking how many times have we had shit like that?
Isn't it nice for us to finally have something go our way, considering we're constantly screwed?
I mean, Drifty, last game, Mohamed Salah got basically speared by Lewis Hall in the box, and the foul was given against him.
Yeah.
So like
crazy, isn't it?
It is what it is. Look, Ferdinand, because it was Ali McCoist as well. The pair of them were just on their knees for anything PSG. McCoist was crap. Anytime Barcola or Dembele picked up the ball and just done a little shimmy, didn't necessarily have to get past the player, just done a little shimmy, you go, "Oh, that's fantastic. Oh. Like you sit there, our players done that, not Real Ferdinand sitting there going, we're crap. We're going to concede. Konate should have been sent off and murdered for such a horrendous foul. Trent's crap. Robertson's crap. Midfield's crap. Attacker's crap. And then we scored and they went, "Oh, what a masterclass by Liverpool."
Yeah, even that I don't know if you agree with this. I got berated for this yesterday. Hopefully that now we're not as emotional. I won't get rushed again, Drift. I don't think Slot did have a masterclass yesterday. I think Alisson had to perform heroics or else we'd have lost that game. I don't think Slot was tactically great yesterday. I think he made fantastic changes that won us the game. But from the moment the game started to us making the first change, we were poor.
I don't want to go back down that road. That's a
I
long
know.
road.
You've already. Your knuckles are probably still hurting.
I think you need to separate the first half and the second half, because I do think you made a number of changes in that second half tactically that benefited. We ended up playing a back five for the most part in the second half with Robertson as that third centre back, and it worked a lot better because you showed them. You stopped Dembele when he was out on the right, being able to come into the areas where he wanted to get to, and he got frustrated. And you started seeing him slice the shots. So in the first half, it wasn't. We were getting cut open too easy. The 4-2-4 was just. There's games for it and there's games not for it. When PSG are putting like 6 players in the attack, we can't handle that. It needs to be something different. But in the second half, I thought you made a number of tactical changes, a number of correct substitutions, and we started to control the game. Even though PSG had shots, we controlled the game a lot better in the second half. We were letting them shoot from where we wanted to. We were getting more counter-attacking opportunities. I think they only had 0.4 XG in the second half. So that shows, even though, they had a couple of decent efforts, which Alisson had to save, they weren't creating the high-quality chances they were in the first half. So I give slot credit to the second half, but the first half, no. First half was all down to the greatness of the man in goal.
Yeah, second half as well. Red Lion says, watch Camara for 3 years since the African Championship, and when he was at Generation Foot, he started off as a 10, his best position in my opinion. Yeah, I've heard good things about him. I can't sit here and say I've watched him play because I haven't, so I'd be having to go off.
I'll put it this way, Callum. We know we both like Angelo Stiller. We both know what his limitations are. If you were to put Camara and Stiller next to each other in the midfield, they mesh perfectly.
Would you say it'd be similar to how Jorginho and Kante worked?
Yes, but Stiller's a little bit better physically than
yeah, of course, yeah.
So it would be a more physical version of that one, yeah.
First. Okay. Cool. Well, Tom, is there anything you've got coming up on your channel soon, or any shows you're going to be on that you want to?
No, Tuesday next week and Thursday next week. I'll see you all again. We'll do this all together. We got to talk about Southampton.
Jiff, you're on Big Up tonight, right?
Yeah. Just dropping the link in the chat right now. Actually, big up, bro. Yeah, come and join me, guys, to see how Man United get on against Real Sociedad. I think this one could be an absolute ball fest, or it could be. I
can't win here. We can't win. I want Zubimendi to lose because fuck him, and I want United to lose because fuck him.
No, I want Man United to go out, bro. I want them to go out. I
need to see Saeed have a meltdown again.
I need them in the mud. And you know what? I think Real Sociedad are the type of team that Man United just don't want to play because they keep the ball well. So, we'll see. It'll be very interesting, guys.
I don't think there's a team Man United want to play at the minute. I think they'll all beat them.
We'll also be keeping an eye on AZ versus Tottenham, which is interesting as well. Because, if we want any of the English teams to win the Europa League, then it would be Tottenham over Chelsea or Man United, right? So, we'll keep an eye on them as well. So, big up everyone. Links in the chat. Come and join me for that one at 5:20. And we keep it pushing.
Make sure we do that, people. Look, people, we're going to wrap up there.
Ornstein just said something on a sec.
About
Liverpool. He got asked Liverpool looking at any forwards, and he said that they'll obviously have multiple options on their radar, but the only name I've heard so far is Alexander Isak. But they will only move for him if he's genuinely available.
Oh, well then there you go. It's done.
Is that do I?
So basically, we need Newcastle to not get Champions League.
Do I do a stream or?
I don't know what you're. To be fair, it should have been. Do I do a stream? No, not a case of maybe no. It's transfers, Cal. I thought you were banned off these sort of shows. I thought that was the man.
You know what? It's one of them ones. It's like I don't even believe it, but just in case.
Yeah, we don't believe it's going to happen, but don't even jinx like the 5% that could happen.
Well, I've seen the chat's been pretty clear on.
If you saw 30% chance of rain, 70% means it probably won't. But put your jacket in the car.
Well, I'm not going to go live because I'm seeing the chat here. If the people don't want it, there's no point me doing this.
To be fair, you've not got time to anyway. You gotta go through our game again.
Big up our brothers over at Beijing Reds TV. Just hit 5,000 subs. Big up yourselves.
Big up.
Congratulations, people. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave your comments in the comment section below. But more importantly, 2 links in the title, a link to Tom's channel, a link to Hassan's channel. Go and subscribe to their channels and support the boys. People, thank you for watching, listening, and joining. We'll be back tomorrow with the morning show and then Southampton preview. So, people, until we see you again, make sure you join Drift on Big Up at 5. I don't know if Matt's doing anything on Big Up. If he is, go and check out his channel.
No, not today. I don't think so. No.
Cool. No need. People, enough love to you all. Until we see you again, stay safe, stay blessed with Kopish. We're out, people. Take care.
Peace.